Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna. And one more very important announcement, that we are making an effort to complete prasadam in exactly 30 minutes so that we can start the second drama on time and complete on time, as there are many children who are participating in the drama. So we request the devotees to kindly cooperate. Hare Krishna. तो हम आज ये प्रयास कर रहे हैं कि ड्रामा जो है पहली ड्रामा समाप्त होते ही प्रसाद जो है आधे घंटे के अंदर सारे भक्तों को प्रसाद दे के
What has happened? The Brahmanas are in the pool of blood. Chakran, watch out!
Are you the one responsible for this massacre? What you do need to know is that one of your sages is under siege at an ashram. getting beaten. Say your final goodbyes.
Never free on it! Leave him to die! Let's go!
So what was happening at Kanvashram? Let's go by the banks of the Godavari.
पलायन धर्मराजा पितृवत् रक्षयन् प्रजा निस्पृहः सर्वकामेभ्यो कृष्णपादानुसेवया. It is the duty of the king to observe all the rules and regulations in his kingdom. He must review reports on defense, revenue, and expenditure from time to time. He must make public appearances to hear the petitions of his subjects. He must fulfill all household and religious responsibilities. But most important of all the duties of the king is to offer protection to all his subjects. In this, he must never fail, especially cow protection. Yes, cow protection. God!
Maharaj, your guards, they are all resting in peace. Now we are your guards. Please tell us, Maharaj, what can we bring you?
Some blood? Huh? Some blood to drink? Huh?
What about some meat to eat? Or better still, how about some poison for your majesty? And my dear Maharshi, why should we save you from this regal treatment? Huh?
Answer my question! Right now! He's wearing garland. I love garlands. I want to remove garland. Nice garland. I love it. Enough! Enough of these jokes! Let's have some real fun now. Let's have some real fun now.
Goodbye, Maharaj. Goodbye.
Brahmana!
You better listen to this. From the Godavari up to here, we want to see none of your polluted tribe members. You have already seen the consequences for yourself. If you or any of your tribe members try to do the same thing again, they will have to face the same result.
land of Jambudweep. There are no boundaries for anybody. We are not entitled to take permission from anyone. This is the mentality of cats and dogs. We are Brahmanas, engaged in japa, tapas, swadhyaya, snana and agnihotra. And therefore, wherever there is land and water, we will go there and nobody can stop us.
Maharshi, Maharshi, agachat, agachat. Please come. Just see what your faith has done to you, Maharshi. Now die with this faith.
What has led you to cause such great anguish? Why? Why all this? When we are such peace-loving people.
Peace-loving? We will make sure you die piece by piece by piece.
Did you understand?
He's on his way to meet the king.
Is there any life left?
Come on, let's go.
Maharshi, please rise. Please rise.
Kanwarishi, all we want to know from you is the name of the executioners. Break this silence, Munivar. We must know who is accountable for this.
Chakrayan, oh Priyavrat, every living entity is the product of his past karma. And this occurrence in my life is ultimately of what I have done in my previous life. Chakrayan, Priyavrat, why blame? Why blame the instruments of my karma? Oh Lord, Dina Sharanya, I have nowhere else to go now. Stay with us. Nobody else to take shelter of, oh Lord. Mukunda, Narayana, I surrender to you. Sudapa, oh Maharshi Kanva, Sudapa, what has happened to you? Oh Sudapa. Priyavrata Chakrayan, please take Kanva Maharshi and nurture him as soon as possible. Akshobhya. He
who's always wearing the garland of humility around his every action is service to the Lord. Most compassionate to the unfortunate. But why, oh my Lord, such a suffering? I cannot bear to stay in this world any further, where our rishis and munis are being beaten and tortured. We had to see with our own eyes that Rishi Kanva lay in the pool of blood. I cannot. It is the responsibility of the sun to give light. But what do we see here? Only darkness everywhere. I cannot stand this. Akshobhya, can you go and call Agastya as early possible?
Yes, Maharaj.
Yagyeshwara, O Yagyapati, Yagyabhok, O Hari,
Father,
O Narayana,
Father,
Agastya.
Father, I have been told of what has happened today and how it has left you deeply depressed, Father.
It is the most dangerous time for Sanatana Dharma. The kings of Surya Vamsha and Chandra Vamsha have lost in the valor.
Yes.
And therefore, Agastya, we cannot expect any protection of our ashrams, our gotras. That king, Kartivir Arjuna, has become hater of the Brahminical culture. At Krishna Venva river, King Illvala along with his brother Vatapi, he is creating havoc. They're destroying our ashramas, kidnapping the rishis, and unfortunately, they're raping the rishi kanyas.
Father, tell us, how can we relieve you of this agony, Father?
This is an emergency. Therefore, we need to train. We need to train our monks in Shastra. And at the same time, we are forced to train them in Shastra also. To protect our divine culture, Sanatana Dharma, we need peace-loving young people. At the same time, who are fiercely determined to achieve their goals.
Yes, Father. Under your divine directions, order and blessings, all the sages are ready to serve you. Father, order us. Order us, Father.
My dear son, these incidents are deeply moving me. I think my time is up.
Father?
This body was used as much as possible in performing sacrifice. But not just ritualistic sacrifice. Rather, sacrifice for the society which is governed by the values of dharma and bhakti. But Agastya, I think this is the time. I've thought it very carefully and I've decided that you become Kulapati of our ashram.
Kulapati? No, Father. Not me. No.
My dear son, our legacy, our tradition is not that we simply live to die. Rather we die to live. In living, in the form of our teachings, our instructions and our legacy. Therefore, Agastya, Let your every action be a sacrifice. Let your every thought be yajna. And every action be service to Lord. That is the oblation in the yajna. And service to Lord and His people is yajna prasad for us. That is yajna prasad for us.
That's true, Father. That's true. But Father, Mother Earth requires your divine presence, and nothing can be accomplished in your absence, Father. You can't leave us.
Agastya,
No.
what is my contribution? These tears have no real value. They were not able to protect the divine culture. They were not able to protect the sadhus and the rishis. Therefore, and because of my old age, my body has become weak and frail. Whatever energy left in my body, let me use that energy for ascending to the Vaikuntha planet.
Oh, Father.
Let me invest my energy to go to the Vaikuntha planet. My dear Agastya, you're empowered. You're empowered to take this ashram and spread the divine culture of the Vedas everywhere. Oh Narayana, oh Hari, oh Rishikesha, oh Yagyapati, please protect me, oh Lord. Oh Yagyeshwara, oh Yagyapati, oh Yagyabhoog.
आत्मिकं
Oh Narayana,
तत्त्वार्थ
oh Narayana, Gurudev,
Father! So distressed was our master that he left us forever, Gurudev. No. My father has not left me. He lives in this legacy. And this legacy is our parampara. Father, if I am your son, yes, if I am the son of this great Sutapa, then today I vow to unite this entire Bharat Varsha under the divine flag of Sanatana Dharma. Mukunda, Mukunda.
If we are born in this great Brahmanical culture, if we are the humble servants of the great sage Sutapa, then we are willing to lay down our lives for the cause of Agastya Rishi.
We will certainly, with every breath, words and thoughts, dedicate our life in fulfilling the dreams of Agastya.
Yes, this is a real revolution. This is the real revolution which will be created by Agastya, which the world has never seen before. And this will be supported by all the warrior monks.
Agastya moved like the flow of Ganga, unobstructed by mountains. He was moving aggressively towards his goal. With every obstacle he faced, he was resolute. However, he still struggled to fulfill the dream of his father. With every success, his ashram was burned, the monks tortured, and the rishis harassed. The greatest challenge for Agastya remained unresolved, but his enthusiasm was boundless. What was he supposed to achieve? What was obstructing him? Who was causing him trouble?
कैसे डालें मालूम है?
Faster, faster! Make it faster, faster! Faster, faster!
Were the oblations offered to my enemies?
Yes, Maharaj. It was offered to all the sages.
For their destruction, right?
Yes, Maharaj.
This is a symbolic yajna. But I am waiting for the real yajna to begin. I want the bali of all my enemies to fall into the fire of my ambitions so that I can be the sole power. What's the news from the north?
Maharaj, the news is disappointing. The sages have all got together, and there is a sense of unity in their talks, words, and deeds. And moreover, after establishing unity of culture in the north, they are trying to establish the same culture in the south. And those bunch of fools are being headed by that Agastya too.
Enough! Enough of that Agastya!
And Agastya is being influenced by that Sutapa and Kanva Rishi.
So the clash between the ruling power and the so-called thinking power, the Brahmanas, has begun. But you all very well know who is going to end all this. Me! Illvala! Illvala is going to end all this.
Yes.
I will wipe them off. I will wipe them off. No one will ever know that the Brahmanas ever existed. Vatapi, my brother, you have assisted me in all my missions. You have fulfilled all my desires. Come on, let us do what we are born for. Kill each and every Brahmana. Enter into the deepest of the forest. Burn them alive. Torture them. Do what you want. Vatapi, do what you want.
Come on, continue your yajna. Continue.
While the clash between the evil and good, dharma and adharma was on, Agastya, who was dharma personified, continued to face many obstacles. So, was there any solution?
Geyam sadaha paribhavagnam avishtadoham तीर्थास्पदं शिवविरिञ्चिनुतं शरण्यं भृत्यार्तिहं प्रणतपल्लभवाप्तिपोतं वन्दामहे पुरुषते चरणारविन्दं Mukunda. It has been years since my father has given these instructions to unite this entire land of Bharat Bhumi and spread Sanatana Dharma. Mukunda, I am unsuccessful. Please help me, my Lord. Please guide me. Govinda.
I have heard of the mission you have undertaken, Agastya, and I would like to bestow my blessings upon you.
My Lord, what can be greater fortune for me than this? The blessings of all the sages and you yourself, O Parashurama. My obeisance is to you, my Lord.
You know your duties well, Agastya, but there is something that I must tell you. Kshatriyas had become demoniac, and their elimination was essential by my hands.
Yes, my Lord.
Every destruction leads to creation. So now you, Agastya, you must take the responsibility of creating a new Kshatrikula, which will be rooted in dharma.
Yes, my Lord. But I require your guidance.
You have been appointed by Maharishi Sutapa, but your only mission is not to destroy the demons. Dynasties and cultures have been destroyed due to lack of unity amongst their subjects.
Unity, my Lord?
Sticks in a bundle are unbreakable. So elevate this quest by crafting unity amongst the sages across Bharatvarsha.
Yes, my Lord.
You may have the north under you, but down south, there's chaos. By this light of unity alone, We must illuminate the world with Sanatan Dharma.
Yes, my lord. But I am helpless. Please help me.
It is not easy to go down south, Agastya. But you must cross the Vindhya mountain. For Vindhya is the root cause of division between the north and the south. Bringing him down at once is the only way ahead.
Bringing down the mighty Vindhya? Impossible, my lord. Impossible.
Vindhya is competing with the Himalayas of the north. For Himalayas is the residing place of sages, rishis, munis, demigods headed by Lord Rudra. Vindhya has also offered himself, but not for the sages. Instead, for unruly, destructive and dangerous elements. And they have their powerful leaders, Illvala and Vatapi.
Illvala and Vatapi.
You must understand what empowers them, Agastya, in the evil plans. Years of tapasya is matchless compared to the power that unity provides. You have the blessings of Lord Sridhara, Agastya. Bring down the Vindhya mountain. Unite the sages of the north and south. Annihilate Illvala and Vatapi. You have my blessings, Agastya. You have my blessings.
Thank you, my lord. माभीर्मन्दमनो विचिन्त्य बहुधा यामिश्चिरं यातना नैवामी प्रभवन्ति पापरिपवा स्वामी ननु श्रीधरा आलस्यं व्यपनीय भक्तिसुलभं ध्यायस्व नारायणं लोकस्याव्यसनापनोदनकरो दासस्य किं न क्षमा.
Agastya sat in meditation and summoned the Vindhya mountain. Agastya's determination was boundless, and with limitless conviction, he decided to meet the personification of Vindhya. And thus he began his meditation.
Maharshi Agastya. Thank my stars for showing me this day. It's my great fortune that you ordered me to come. But there was no need for such a meticulous ritual. You could have just ordered and I would have come.
Nothing should be imposed, Vindhya. It was my duty to perform this ritual to invite you. And it was your choice to respond the way you wish.
You are exactly like what I have heard of. Anyway, let me know what I can do for you.
Certainly. I am on a divine mission to Brahma-tejas with my 1,000 students. And I request you to grant me a passage, Vindhya.
Oh, is that all? After such a welcome, I thought you could ask for the moon and the stars from me.
For a person who has grown oversized, it is very difficult to offer obeisances and be humble, isn't it, Vindhya?
Questioning my size, are you, Agastya Muni?
Of course.
The Himalayas in the north can grow to gigantic proportions and sizes. Why can't I be the Himalaya of the south?
Is this logic? It doesn't sound logic at all. It sounds for me like every town should have its own moon, every village should have its own sun, and every street should have its own panchang. Do you know the hazardous effect of such variety and division, Vindhya?
Variety is the spice of life, Agastya Muni. Every custom and tradition has their own concept of God. Why can't I be the Himalaya of the south?
Listen, Vindhya. Never try to compete with the Himalayas of the north. For Hima can never collect on your peak. The Himalayas of the north are the refuge for all the sages and the saints. It is a place for Lord Chandramauleshwara. And more importantly, it is a divine abode of my Naranarayan. As far as variety you say, according to time, place and circumstances, know for sure that there is only one God who dominates and predominates over everyone and everything. And that is our Sri Hari. Your very name suggests Bheda or division. And I have come here to promote cultural unity. I request you, Vindhya, to be the first one to assist me in this noble cause.
Wherever I refuse your request to Agastya Muni, but why should I give up my ambitious desires?
Desires? Wrong desires. Act according to the way the nature has made you, Vindhya. Otherwise, it will only lead to your disaster.
What should I do? If I agree, I'll have to give up my ambitions. But if I don't, I'd go down in history with infamy. All right, Agastya Muni, I will do as you say. Your wish is my command.
Vindhya, I order you, with your head facing the east and your feet facing the west, lie down flat on the lap of Mother Earth and continue to remain in the same position until I return. Shubhasya Shigram. Behold, O great sages, this mighty Vindhya lying flat on the lap of Mother Earth. This is not because of my endeavor. This is because of your prayers, the blessings of Lord Parashuram, and most importantly, blessings of my divine Father Sutapa. Let's proceed.
Agastya, after bringing down the mountain, marched towards the south and started uniting all the Brahmanas. But still, he had the biggest obstacle, much bigger than the Vindhya. Vindhya was a mountain, but there was the moving mountain, the destructive, mountainous demons, Illvala and Vatapi.
What? Impossible. Vindhya is not a mere sand castle that can be blown by the winds. The mountain that was a rival to the Himalayas, the mountain that was kissing the sky, the mountain that was blocking the sun rays. You mean to say that has been brought down by Agastya? No, Vatapi, no.
Yes, my brother, by the same Agastya, whom you thought as insignificant. This means our security has been broken beyond repairs.
No, Vatapi, no. Agastya has cleared our path. Every obstacle is an opportunity. And every opportunity leads to my desired goals. We can now kill each and every Brahmana, not only in the south, but also in the north, Vatapi. Let the destruction begin with greater force. Let me also see what the destiny has in store for us. It's either me or Agastya. Maharaj Shukracharya is here. Bring him in, as you say, Maharaj.
Master, do you know? The mountain has come down.
Yes. And therefore I am here. My dear disciples, illvala, Vatapi, do you know who taught the demigods and the demons the secret of churning out nectar from the ocean of milk?
You did it.
And who taught the great Bali Maharaj to conquer all the directions by performing the Vishwajit Yagya?
Of course you did it.
But the past is dead and gone. Let us speak about the present.
Every past has a lesson to teach. Tell me, what lesson did you learn from the churning of the milk ocean?
Demigods should have been killed immediately.
No! It is simply because of the foolishness of your demons that they won. If only you could have avoided them cheating you, you would have won.
But Acharya, come to the point. What has this got to do with the falling of the Vindhya?
What has it to do with the following of the Vindhyas? Very simple. Follow the Vindhyas.
What? You mean to say bow down?
Yes.
Bow down to that Agastya? No!
No. Illvala is not as weak as the Vindhyas. Impossible, Gurudev, impossible!
Impossible? Yes. Everything is possible in the dictionary of Shukracharya. Shukra is always followed by Shani. If you fail to follow Shukra Niti, then Shani will follow you. Think about it. Now you may say that, well, how can I fall down? How can I offer my respect to that insignificant Agastya? Don't consider anyone insignificant. According to the Shukra Niti, even the demigods, when come under such a situation, they also follow the same principle when they were in trouble. Therefore, illvala, actually, the offering of respectful obeisances is a thing of the heart. You don't have to offer it from the heart. You just do the physical act. That will give you time to actually rearrange your strategy.
Strategy? My foot! What strategy are you talking about? My whole survival is based on bringing that Agastya down. Gurudev, bringing him down.
You rascal! If you had any common sense, you would follow my instructions without a question. Illvala, I see your destiny as clear as the noonday sun. You shall soon perish.
No. Vatapi, did you see that? All these Brahmanas are egoistic. We can find for some other guru. But this is not the time to search for another guru. We can find for them some other time. I think we should think of making a game plan. Game plan. Vatapi, you should immediately turn into a goat. Yeah, you should immediately turn into a goat and I will slit your throat and feed you to that Agastya. Then in your traditional style, you can burst out of his belly and kill him on the spot. Yeah, kill him on the spot. We will have to finish Agastya. Vatapi, we will have to finish Agastya.
My dear brother, my heart is full of fear. I'm not confident. How many times I have to take the form of a goat and kill? I've already killed so many rishis. This doesn't befit my Kshatriya nature. Rather I would prefer killing straight as a Kshatriya, not in disguise of a goat. My name is Vatapi, meaning as fast as wind. But see, what you're making me to do.
You fool! You are not fighting some big kings here. You are fighting those insignificant, foolish sages. Once Agastya is killed, you will get the opportunity to show all your powers. You will get the facility, my brother. You will get that facility to fight as a Kshatriya.
I'm afraid. What if I may not be able to come out of the belly of Agastya? Why don't you tell someone else to do this? What if the Mrityu Sanjeevani fails? I will be finished forever. Or at the best, I may come out as a refuse of Agastya.
But only you and me know the Mrityu Sanjeevani mantra, my brother.
Okay, my dear brother. Then I shall. Then why don't you become the goat?
Huh?
And I shall call you from the belly of Agatysa.
Vatapi, you papi. I am the elder brother. I am the Shraddha Karta. I am supposed to perform the Shraddha for a father. You are the younger brother. You will get the opportunity, my brother. And moreover, that Agastya will become very doubtful. Please, Vatapi, please.
Okay, my brother. Okay.
What the hell is happening? He is not even becoming a goat. Looks like Shukra's curse is working here. Or maybe that Agastya is performing some Maya. But I am not the one to accept defeat. Vatapi, my brother, this is the best opportunity you have to sacrifice for me. Today, it doesn't matter to me whether you become a goat or not. I will feed him naramams, human flesh. My brother, I will feed him human flesh.
Charity from the Shraddha Karta, the doer of the ceremony. Illvala. What kind of charity would he ask?
Welcome. Welcome, O Maharishi. Welcome. Today, finally, it looks like the Shraddha ceremony of my father is complete.
It is my fortune, Illvala, to see the devotion of a son so devoted to his departed father.
But it is my great fortune to have you with us. Please grace the asana. We are soon going to serve you some food.
Certainly. There are just few of you left now in Bharatvarsha, Illvala. I mean, just a few who have so much of love for the sages and the Brahmanas.
I think you should just start having fast.
Yes.
Because your call may come any time now.
My call?
I mean to say that you're such a wonderful sage. And there are many who are waiting to serve you here. And you are not the kind who's going to allow them to go back without serving you.
Yes, yes. My call can come at any time. Haridata, Haribhokta, Hariranyam Prajapate, Harivipra Sharirastu, Bhumte Bhojayate Hari. Whatever contamination occurred during the preparation of this foodstuff is already purified, for it is offered that the life of a sage and a saint, through his words, thoughts and actions, are directed for the pleasure of only one personality. And if he is pleased, then there is peace and prosperity all over the world. Do you know Illvala? Who is he? It is Sri Hari.
What? Did you just say Sri Hari? Did you say that? You have angered me, O sage. You have angered me. Sages like you have polluted the whole country with the pollution of cow protection. And what do all sages do? Worship that Hari? That Hari who is of no use. No use, Agastya. He is only going to come at the time of your death, when you are going to take your last breath.
What have the sages done to you, Illvala? They do everything for the pleasure of the Supreme Lord and for the welfare of the entire society. Now I know your problem, Illvala. You are a victim of envy. Yes. Not towards those innocent sages, nor towards those innocent cows. Your envy is directed straight to that all great personality, Sri Vasudeva. And what do you think, Illvala? Sages are cowards. They're afraid of such insignificant fools like you. You don't know your enemies well, Illvala. No.
Enemies? My foot! Do you even have the caliber to be my enemy? Illvala's enemy? No, Agastya, no.
Illvala, do you know The sages have so much power that they can reduce you to a pile of ashes, even without raising a single weapon. Never harm a person who has taken to devotional service. Otherwise, you, along with your entire generation, will be exhausted within no period of time. Unlike others, illvala, you have another chance to walk back the path you have taken and choose the right one. Illvala, save yourself.
Huh? Save myself?
Why do you want your pious mother to cry over your dead body, Illvala? Let's leave.
Wait! Wait, Rishi Muni, wait. Let me also see whose mother is going to cry on whose body. Vatapi! Vatapi, my brother! Come out of his belly and kill Agastya! Vatapi? Vatapi, come out, Vatapi! Vatapi? Vatapi, where are you, Vatapi?
Vatapi Chirno Bhava. He is already digested, dear illvala. Narayana Arpanamastu.
Speaking such filthy words, you are not going to go out of my court alive! You are not going to go out of my court alive, you hogs! Yeah! Oh. So you have come with this bunch of fools, huh?
Stop this fight. This sinful illvala will now be killed by the power of my mantras.
Abhaya mrityuramritanna aganvaiva swadana abhayam granata.
The personification of adharma is trying to teach me dharma. Your destruction was necessary for the spreading of Sanatana Dharma illvala.
ಮಂಗಳಂ ಹಯವದನ ಪದಕಂಜ ಮಧುಪನಿಗೆ ಮಂಗಳಂ ವಾಗ್ವಜ್ರಧಾರನಿಗೆ ಮಂಗಳಂ ವಾಗೀಶಕರ ಕಂಜ ಜಾತನಿಗೆ ಮಂಗಳಂ ಗುರುವಾದಿರಾಜರಾಯನಿಗೆ ಜಯ ಮಂಗಳಂ ನಿತ್ಯ ಶುಭ ಮಂಗಳಂ ಜಯ ಮಂಗಳಂ ನಿತ್ಯ ಶುಭ ಮಂಗಳಂ.
Agastya preserved and fought with unlimited enthusiasm to unite and maintain the culture of Sanatan Dharma. One of his major contributions was to compile the Tamil language, which later became one of the major contributors of Vaishnav literature, like the Divya Prabandha. Similarly, Srila Prabhupada united many continents, traveling and breaking the barriers of all the mountains and oceans and lifestyles, and united them with a culture of devotional service. Not with weapons, but with prasad, books, and finally, the most powerful of all weapons, Harinam.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
RG Media YouTube channel. Like, share, subscribe.